In this video, I'm going to give a quick overview of the referencing tools in Microsoft Word, specifically the bibliography and citation options. So all of these options are available on the References tab of Word, and when you insert a bibliography, you'll get something that looks like this. So it's alphabetical, and in this case, because we've set the style to Harvard, it will appear in the Harvard style. So when you're adding sources, you'll have your website or whatever the case may be, book, video, etc. You'll come into References and you'll go to Citations and Bibliography and you'll choose Manage Sources. It's a good idea to actually set the style before you get that far, even so that the correct fields are highlighted. Then you'll go to Manage Sources, and any sources that you've already added will appear on the right. The tick indicates if you've used a citation for that source somewhere in the document. So let's go and have a look at one of these sources, and it even gives you a nice little preview of what the bibliography entry would look like in the format that you've chosen. So I'm going to go to edit this one so that we can see what it looks like. And the first step is to choose the correct type of source. So it might be a book, a report, a piece of art, etc., etc. But in many cases, you're looking at a website. Okay, then the first thing to include is the author. Of course, it's not always included for websites, so if you leave it blank, it will list it as anonymous, or you can put the name of the website or something like that, or staff writer or whatever. But in this case, there's actually a name, and if you type in the first name and the surname, Word will automatically put the surname first in this format. Then the name of the web page, which is the title of the page. In this case, how much RAM did the first iPhone have? Then the year that it was published, and because it's a website, you'll fill in the year, date, and month that you accessed the web page, and this was accessed on the 16th of May 2019. And then you'll fill in the URL, which you'll simply copy and paste from your browser. If you turn on Show All Bibliography Fields, then you get a bit more options, not many of which are useful, but name of website is a useful one to include. And we know this one came from Quora, so I've simply put it in there. It doesn't show in the bibliography entry, but it can be useful for reference. And then you click OK to save, and it will be added to the list already there. Then you can close this source manager, and then we'll go to where we want to insert our bibliography, which I'm just going to Control Enter to make a new page. And then again, making sure that your style is correctly selected, you just use the bibliography button and you choose one of these. As far as I can tell, the only difference is the heading. So you choose that according to what is required for your task, and then you'll see it will automatically insert all the sources that you've used. And there's this how much RAM did the first iPhone have, and includes all the correct bibliography information for the Harvard style. If you want to cite one of these sources somewhere in your document, then you simply go to wherever it was that you referred to that. Let's say it's here, referred to that source. You just choose Insert Citation, and you're going to find it here. And then alphabetical order according to author here. There's that same article, and it inserts a citation. If you need to edit the citation, literally click on the down arrow, choose Edit Citation. And for instance, if it was a book, you might need to include the page number. So you would type that here, and you can make a few other changes. And that's pretty much it. And you just do that for all of them. If you've got a picture that you perhaps want a caption or something, then you can use Insert Caption and apply a caption to the image and put a description there. And you can actually insert a table of figures. This document already has one. To the top, there's the table of figures with all of the images and graphs that were in this document, as well as the page numbers. So quite useful for that. Yeah, and that's all there is to it, really.